Hello lettering friend, I'm Sarah from Ensign Insights, and recently I have been buying some pens and things from Amazon. Actually, some of them are not from Amazon. I'm gonna show you that. I thought I would share with you this stationery haul. All of these are under $10. So I'm excited to try them out and see if they will actually work or if they're not worth it. And one thing I have to say before we get started, I have been decluttering a lot. If you've seen my past decluttering videos, you know I'm trying to be more intentional about the pens that I have because I have a lot of pens. And so just so you know, I did buy these things, but now I'm being intentional, deciding if I'm going to keep them or if I am going to donate them. And also I am thinking about doing a pen buying fast. So I'm going to try not buying pens for a little while. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I kind of want to try it. Have you ever tried something like that? I'd love to hear your thoughts. These first ones, actually someone commented and told me about these. They're called Xeno pens. I don't know how to say it exactly, Xeno. And it comes in a pack of 3. There's a large, medium, and small size. And looking at them, I was really excited to try them because they kind of reminded me of the Sharpie stained brush pens. So I tried the large one first, and I found that it's pretty firm, but it does have a good bounce. I did like it. And then the medium one, I really liked this one. It felt like a pretty unique size that I haven't tried in other pens before. And then the small one felt like a really soft Pentel Touch or Tombow Furunosuke. So the small one wasn't my favorite. It was a little like wobbly or something, like too soft. So for the large, I decided to compare it to the Sharpie brush pen because they look really, really similar. So what I found though is that the Sharpie is definitely more bouncy and the Xeno is a lot more stiff. I definitely prefer the Sharpie over the Xeno, in the large size at least. I like the medium, it's firm and it's just the right size. And the small one has a bounce, but it's like a really soft bounce. So the small one wasn't my favorite. Although these were really inexpensive, so this is a good way to have a large, medium, and small brush pen all in one pack. None of them are terrible. I think I just have other pens that I like better. These next ones are pretty similar to the first ones. They're super cheap and they are refillable, which is actually the reason why I got them, but I couldn't figure out how to open the end, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. It would be great if they could last longer if you can refill them. However, it doesn't matter if they're refillable if I don't even like the brush tip. So let's test them out. The large brush tip was great, had a good bounce, pretty good quality. I think I liked it better than the Xeno. And then the medium, I really liked this one. I haven't tried a pen like this, but it has like this perfect firm bounce in just the right size. I just really liked it. And then for the small, I didn't like it as much as Pentel Touch or Tombow Furunosuke, so that one definitely wouldn't be the winner over those. And then for the tiny tip, I liked this one. It had a nice bounce. I compared it to the Monami Plus Pen 3000, and they're very different. I like the Monami better. It's a lot more firm, and it comes in more colors. Now we're finally getting into something colorful. These are metallic brush pens. It's an off-brand Goina or something. I don't know how to say it. There's lots of off-brands that kind of look similar to this, and I've been wanting to try metallic brush pens like this for a little while. And actually what I liked about them is that they're bright colors with just a hint of the shiny metallic. Sometimes I feel like metallic markers are really silver with a touch of color. And that's not how these ones were. So I could see myself using these a lot more because I do love bright colors more than I like metallic. And the brush tip itself is really soft, so that's definitely something to be aware of. It bounces really well. It's definitely a good quality marker, even though it's so cheap, but it is very soft. So if you don't like soft brush pens, that's something to be aware of before you get these. But like I said, it does bounce back well, so you don't have to worry about it being a floppy fish. Look at these colors. Aren't they so pretty? One thing that I also discovered, there's a white one and it doesn't show up on white paper, but when I did it on black paper, it's like that ghosting effect that it appears as it dries. It's way cool. So I also wanted to test out my other metallic markers just to see how they might compare. I have Karen Markers Deco Brush and Kuretake Futabiyori, and then Marvy opaque markers. So I just did a test in the silver, the first one with the off-brand, and then with Karen markers, and they're a lot bigger, and then with the Kuretake Futabiyori and the Marvy opaque. I do like having the smaller metallic, just having that option. So if you really like small lettering and metallic, these would be great for you. Have you seen outline markers? I feel like there's a ton of viral videos out there with these, and there's all kinds of brands that do these. I see most of them silver and then with the outline of the color, but I don't like silver as much. I like gold. So it was really important to me as I was looking for outline markers to find gold ones, and these were the only ones that I found. So I decided to test them out, and they're kind of magical. The color like seeps out a little bit, and here I'm just using HP Premium 32 paper, so it's nothing too special, but it's really satisfying to see the colors with the gold. If you're a silver person, you could get the silver outline markers. I really like these gold ones. I did notice that the dark green and the light blue are basically the same color, so that's kind of weird, but I don't normally use dark green. So as long as I have my rainbow colors, I'm good. I just think they look so cool. They did bleed through the paper really, really bad. So that's definitely something to watch out for. And then I had this idea to do a block of the markers, and it ended up really cool. I tried using my white gel pen to do a word on top, and I don't know if that's quite how I wanted it. Maybe I need to test a few more things. I'm so excited about this next one. This is what they call a telescope pen case or a stand-up pen case. It's really cool. In my pen storage video, I shared that I have this one. I found it at Tuesday morning, and I've been searching for another one because I just love it so much. It's just so nice to have it standing on my desk that I can grab my pens anytime. And also I know that I can bring them with me anywhere I need to go and just zip it up. I found this new one on Amazon. It was under $10, and I like my original one better. The flowers are so cute, but this new one is a good alternative. I like that it's kind of a vinyl, so I could add with my Cricut Maker, I could add some kind of words on it. So what I learned from this is that I really like this style of pen pouch. I will be looking for more in the future to see if I can find one that is as cute as the flowers. In the meantime, this is a good alternative. This next one is not from Amazon. A lot of people probably already know the joy of sticky notes, but I've only ever had plain sticky notes before, and I've had so much fun with these. The sun and the clouds, I got these just at the grocery store. They're the regular Post-it note brand. And then I found these in the dollar section, the rainbow gradient. I was really excited about that. And then these ones I grabbed just because they were also in the dollar section, and it was really cute, the little orange and the little lime. And I've just really been enjoying them, using them in my journal a little bit and then putting them on my desk. They just make me happy. I was walking around the dollar store looking for activities for my 1-year-old, and I found this really cool stencil. I love the serif font. I could sketch out a serif font myself, but it's really easy to be able to simply trace it. I'm all about those quick wins when I might only have 15 minutes. I can definitely get a full piece done if I'm using my stencil instead of sketching and erasing. And by the way, I normally would trace it with a pencil, but here I decided to just go right in with a marker, and it left a lot of the marker on the stencil, so I just started rubbing it around to give it that really more textured, messy look. This is my hand lettering journal. I have so much more to share with you about this, but that's for another video. These pens were another request to try. They're the Amazon Basics felt tip pens. I was intrigued because I've been really liking some pens that are similar to this recently, so I'll show you that. But first, I just got the 12 color set, and I found that I really like them. They're vibrant colors. They're just a good, solid, fine tip pen. I really like this size. It's smaller than a bullet tip pen. I tried to give it some pressure to see if it could get some thicker downstrokes, and it really couldn't. Then I decided to try and compare it to my Monami Live Color pens. So the difference is that these ones also have a bullet tip side. The fine tip side does look the same. You couldn't really tell with the black because the ink got on the white part. I'm showing you with the pink that the tip really looks the same. However, with the Monami, I could get a little bit of a thicker downstroke, just slightly. So because I have the Monami Live Color, I probably don't need these extra Amazon Basics. We'll see if I reach for them. And lastly, I was going to share with you the Amazon Basics brush pens, and it ended up being really long. Turns out I have a lot to say about them. There's the old version and the new version, and they're exactly like my cedar markers. Anyway, there's a lot. So I'm going to save that for my next video, and I will share the complete review of these Amazon Basics brush pens. Thank you so much for watching. I will link that video here as soon as it's ready. I'll see you next time.